All right, everybody, welcome back to the excuse me, the third round of the Carolina Cup. I guess it's the Carolina Cup. Um,
You hear that?
yeah, sorry about that. Had a frog in my throat. I got you loud and clear, Tyler. uh, third round of the tournament. Bulls taking on the Birmingham Rangers. So
Birmingham.
you're muted, I think. Or
There we go. Can
there
you
we
hear me
go.
now?
Now I
So
got you. All right.
Birmingham versus Birmingham. Like this is unheard of. And what's crazy is Leah just pointed out, jerseys look awfully similar.
Yeah. Our boys are in the blue, but they have the exact same color scheme as us and everything else. So
Minus the black pants. Their jerseys look just like our white jerseys. Minus the big Birmingham Bulls logo on the front. So Bulls slated already for the 5th, 6th spot seated in the final tournament tomorrow morning. So it looks like we're going to play at 6:30 either way, whether we win or lose, just based off the point differential of that first game that we had from the Royals. Not that we've played that bad in this tournament to warrant a 5th or 6th seed. Just playing some good teams and
had some weird bounces that last game too. You know, you had that one that went off of Jackson's head, and then that's just weird, right? That's just bad luck. And
right. I mean, we just had some bad bounces, and it happens. But proud of the boys for sticking with it. This has been a fun tournament. This last game against the Flyers this morning, we were really competitive, and the Flyers have been pretty competitive as well. Knoxville Ice Bears up here with us this weekend, so somebody from our own tournament or from our own division playing with us. We might actually end up playing the Knoxville Ice Bears tomorrow, just depending on how this game goes and how Knoxville goes. But yeah, so game at hand right now, we're going to take on the Birmingham Rangers from Michigan.
From Michigan, okay.
Birmingham, Michigan. So these kids have obviously probably get a lot more opportunities to skate than our kids do. We'll see how it goes. Justin, what do you think? Do you think the Bulls play better in the afternoon or the morning?
I think we're an afternoon team. I really do.
I kind of agree. So, I'm looking for this game to be really good, active. This is a good time, too. It's not too late.
Hopefully I didn't eat too much barbecue during the break.
That's right. I don't know if anybody has been to North Carolina, but the barbecue here in Charlotte is fantastic. So
all right,
again,
so go ahead.
Sorry,
Tom.
go ahead.
No, I was going to say 13-minute periods, minute and a half penalties, 3 periods, and see if our Bulls can take home a victory.
Yeah, so Leah Bull is helping us out again here with the clock and the scoreboard for the camera.
Say hi, Leah.
It really is odd looking out here on the ice and seeing the white jerseys that look so similar to the Bulls. So Brogan Turley back in goal again today for the Bulls. Going to have Ling J and Tyson coming out for defense. Henry Arns, Nixon Hergott, and Ian Farragut starting out for the Bulls. Nixon's going to take the face-off. Bulls win it and push forward. Ian immediately comes in and pushes the entire line forward. Rangers coming across the neutral zone. Tyson spits it right back out of the offensive side, gets it over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns working into the offensive zone. He's got Nixon over to his right. He dumps one towards the net. Ian there for the rebound, but great glove save and cover by the Rangers goalie. quick pressure there by the Bulls right off the face-off. Nixon taking the face-off again. Rangers able to win this one. They send it in the neutral zone. Jackson jumps forward. Rangers now with an opportunity to push it into the defensive zone for the Bulls. Jackson now sends it up to Ian. Nixon comes into this near side corner, takes it behind the net. Jackson sends it over to Ian. Ian takes it into the offensive zone. Ethan and Jackson both playing good defense so far. They try a wraparound, and man, Brogan got called on one side of the goal. I don't think he realized that kid was going to come back around the backside of the goal like that. And wraparound goal there for the Rangers. So 11:45 left here in the first. And again, third game in a row here in this tournament where the other team scores early. Dylan Hunt comes out to take the face-off. He's got Tyson and Lingjay back on defense. Finnegan's out there with him as well as Nicholas. Rangers take a shot. Brogan with a nice save. Rangers try to take another shot. Lingjay blocks it up well. Dylan sends it over to Finnegan. Finnegan tries to get it out. Not quite enough on it. Tyson's going to go behind the net. Battles in this near side corner. Dylan able to clear it. Great job there by Dylan. Clearing it out. They're going to have an icing. I'm really surprised that guy was able to get that wraparound. I don't know if it was as much on Brogan really as Ethan and Jackson just didn't give a whole lot of pressure to him.
I mean, he was pressuring him, but he was able to come free and get out ahead of the defender's stick, and it just snuck past on that post.
A very uncommon goal for the Bulls there to give up. Another shot there by the Rangers, just wide of the goal. Jackson sends one up the boards, tries to get it over to Phillip. Poked away there in the neutral zone. Rangers now trying to work it. Elijah Cole doing some good stick lifting, and they're going to call an offsides, I assume.
I didn't think it crossed the blue line, but
I didn't either.
Yeah, it's offsides.
So offsides there by the Rangers. Nixon comes out to take the face-off. He's got Henry and Finnegan on either side of him. Lingjay and Tyson on defense. Rangers working into the Bulls zone. Get it over to Tyson. Brogan just covers. Nixon coming back to take the face-off. Sends it over to Tyson. Tyson works it up the boards. Tries to get it to Finnegan. They looked like it cleared the zone, but I guess it didn't. Tyson now sends it back up, and now he is definitely able to clear the zone. And we're going to have an icing on the Bulls again. So it looks like Jackson and Ethan will come out for Tyson and Lingjay. Nixon stays out on offense along with Henry and Finnegan. Puck goes towards Henry's way. Rangers able to hang on to it, and they get a quick offsides. So we'll have another face-off here.
I think we might be a little outmatched speed-wise.
They're fast.
Every single one of them are fast.
They're fast. So Finnegan sends that one back in. He's already got his hand up for icing, although it went off the board. Luckily, he pulled that hand down. Rangers working back and forth along the back side of their net. Nixon pops that one up. Ethan, the only man back. Oh, wow, great cross-ice pass, but the guy falls down, and Ethan able to clear the zone. Henry trying to continue to rub. Jackson's going to take it behind the net. Sends it up the boards to Finnegan. Finnegan with an opportunity here to work it along. Pass cut off to Nixon. Nixon finally able to get it, working into the offensive zone. He's going to work it along the backside of the goal. Bulls are going to make a line change with Ling J and Tyson. Nixon behind the goal, making something happen. Passes in, sends one to Finnegan. Finnegan tries a shot, but blocked up well. Henry now looking to center one. Rangers able to cut that off, and the Rangers are now going to charge through into the neutral zone. Tyson flips it back up. Rangers send it back into the Bulls' defensive side. Lingjay now, cross-ice pass over to Dylan Hunt, who's come out on the ice for the Bulls. Dylan's going to work it in. He's going to dump it in deep, and we get an offsides. Dylan missed somebody over there. I assume it was Nicholas, just because he's the farthest guy back, but I didn't see it.
I think Nicholas was a couple steps ahead of him.
So there on the line change, the Bulls kind of get caught with an offsides. Dylan's going to take the face-off. He's got Nicholas to his right, Phillip to his left. Dylan pushes forward right off the initial face-off win, but the Rangers working it through the neutral zone. Lingjay backhands it back into the neutral zone over to Nicholas. Nicholas has some opportunity on the right side. Works it up the right side, dumps one towards the net. Rangers now skating forward, working along the wall. They beat Lingjay. Phillip catches up. Nice back check there by Phillip. Phillip pops that puck up, and they center one right there. Tyson backhands it out of the goal. Phillip going along the wall. Unable to clear it, though. Tyson's going to get it near side corner. He's got several guys up there. Nicholas doesn't get out of his way. Gets caught up right there with Tyson. Rangers now take possession, working across the neutral zone. Only Lingjay and Tyson back. Nice move there by the Rangers, but Phillip comes in, pokes it away again. Phillip having a pretty good defensive game so far. Rangers looking for a workaround, but Lingjay comes in, pokes it out. Gets it over to Tyson. Tyson sends it far up the wall, trying to bounce it past the blue line. They get an offsides. So Tyson with a good heads-up play there, bouncing along the wall, and they just got it past the blue line enough to get an offsides. So 7 minutes here left in the first period. Score of 1-0 Rangers. Ian takes a face-off. He's got Henry and Elijah out there with him, along with Jackson and Ethan. Bulls push forward into the offensive zone. Rangers now take possession, push it across neutral side. Ethan gives chase into the corner. Ethan now sends it up, hits Elijah right in the back. Puck works through several guys off of Brogan. Brogan with some good stops right here in front of the goal. Tons of traffic. Rangers able to try to center one again. And they finally call the blow the whistle as Brogan covered. Man, Brogan looked good right there.
Yeah. Some heart-pounding action right there.
That was a lot of traffic right in front of the net. So Nixon comes in to take the face-off. Lingjay and Tyson back on defense. Dillon and Finnegan out on the line with Nixon. Scrum over against the far wall. Bounces the Bulls' way. Rangers end up with possession, though. Nice cross-ice pass by them. They take a shot towards Brogan. Just wide of the goal. Finnegan and Lingjay battling along the boards. Nixon comes in to help out. Lingjay continuing the Rangers center one. Tyson intercepts the pass and tries to send it out. Ling J goes into the near corner. Rangers with another good center pass. Tons of traffic in front of Brogan. Most of it pulls. Finnegan battling along the far wall along with Nixon and Ling J, waiting for the puck to spit out. Finally does on Ling J's stick. Ling J sends it right back up the wall, right into the traffic. Ling J again with a backhand up the wall. Rangers take it. Looking for a shot. They take a shot, and Brogan with a glove save. Brogan with a really good period there where he's just, he's getting fired on left and right. Lots of traffic in front of him, and he's keeping everything out so far.
Yeah, the Bulls got to start skating downhill. There's been too much pressure on this end.
Yeah, too much pressure on this side. So Henry Arns comes out to take the face-off. He's got Jackson and Ethan on defense. Phillip and Nicholas helping him out on offense. Henry immediately wins a face-off. Oh, wow. Henry wins a face-off, sends it up, gets it stolen away, and just one of those shots that you don't expect. Just goes in right over the top of Brogan's. It looked like his left-hand shoulder.
I think it bounced off of his glove hand and bounced up over his shoulder.
That looked like it was a glove save all day long.
Yeah.
And just bounced up over and in. So score 2-0, 4:57 left here in the first. Same line still out for the Bulls. Rangers charge hard into the Bulls zone. Ethan doing a good job of mirroring his guy. Jackson battling along the boards. Referee gets in the way. They try a wraparound. The Rangers do. Try a backhand. Henry blocks it up. They try another shot wide of the goal. Phillip now gets it and is able to get out of the zone over to Nicholas. Nicholas working along the far side. They working into the offensive zone. We're going to have an offsides.
So wasn't an offsides. I'm not sure what happened there. It hit the bench. Okay, got it.
Oh, gotcha.
Leah Boyle's keeping us straight. Couldn't do this without our production assistant.
Oh, wow. Nice shot there by Elijah. Over to Nixon. Nixon takes a shot. Blocked up well there by the Rangers. Tyson tries to keep it in. There's only one guy to beat. Ling J has got to get there. Ling J does. They try to wrap around Brogan with a great leg save initially. And then off the leg save, the rebound, and the Rangers end up putting it in. Man, that was Brogan just getting his leg out there. Absolutely insane on that first stop. But off the rebound, the Rangers able to put another one in. So we have a score 3-0. 3:53 left here in the first.
Defense got beat deep.
They did. Ling J did a good job of back checking, getting in his way, but when he came back around that backside of the net, able to get a shot off. So Finnegan pushed it along the far side wall. Rangers take a shot. Ethan pokes it out to Dylan. Dylan gets it over to Nicholas. Nicholas kicks it. I don't think he quite was expecting that pass. Rangers pass it up. They work it back into the Bulls zone. But there's plenty of defensemen back. Rangers get us one, and Rangers take a shot. And it's barred down there on the Bulls. So great shot there by the Rangers. Kind of called us sleeping. We had a good defensive position. So Ian takes the face-off, sends it over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns works it up, loses it in the neutral zone. Tyson sends it back up, trying to get over to Phillip. Now it's just Ling J and Tyson back. Rangers making a couple of moves. Rangers now bringing it behind the goal. They pass off behind the goal. They're trying another wraparound. Brogan sealing up that pipe. Ian sends it towards the referee and up and out. able to clear the zone, so the Rangers will have to reset. Rangers now working across center ice. Have to wait for everybody to get back on sides. And work it across the neutral zone, and as they do, they get tripped up and lose the puck. Ian able to send it back into the Bulls zone. Dylan takes possession in the neutral zone, works it forward. Now the Rangers finally get a handle on it. Lane J pokes it away, and Dylan sends it back out of the zone. We have an icing if it stands, and we do. So, minute 50 left, score 4-0. This game got out of hand quick. So score 4-0. Minute 50 left. This team is not 4-0 better than the Bulls. We're just catching some bad breaks on top of just poor positioning. Jackson skates it up, gets it poked away. Rangers doing a great job of just cross-ice passing, keeping our guys moving from side to side, and until they all start playing their positions, they're going to continue to do this. Elijah sends it up. Rangers send it back in. There's an offsides on the Rangers. So minute 9 left here in the first period. Nicholas will come out and take the face-off. He's got Finnegan to his right, Phillip to his left. Ling J and Tyson back on defense. Rangers win the face-off. Nice pass over from the Rangers. They take a shot, and a glove saved by Brogan. So Nicholas will take this face-off again. Face-off won by the Rangers. Rangers send it forward. Tyson does a good job blocking that up. They center one, and Brogan able to pad, save, and cover. Nixon takes the face-off. He's got Jackson, Ethan, and Henry out on the ice with him. Ian battling along the boards. Works it up to Henry. Henry taking it in the offensive zone. Henry's looking to center. He's got Nixon and Ian over to his right side, but tons of white jerseys too. Ian pokes that one away. Ian working it across. He's got a little bit of open ice. He gets it poked away, and he puts a guy just absolutely on his back. Rangers not able to clear it yet. Bulls actually putting some offensive pressure on him. Nixon working it forward. Tries to make a turn. Loses his edge. It's back to Henry. And now there's nobody back. Luckily, we got a end of period. So we'll see you guys back here in just another minute.
All right, so that's going to do it for our break. Let's see what we can do in this second period. Fresh set of 13 minutes. Bulls can change the momentum of this thing if they come out strong right out of the gate. Be switching sides, so Brogan will be down on the far end. Bulls will be coming your way. All right, looks like maybe Dylan Hunt will be out there for the face-off. Finnegan Cataldo and uh, Philip Graw is out there with him. Rangers pick it up, make a bid down on our end. Dylan's harassing as number 8 skates down against the boards. Looks like the Rangers are going to lose it, fire it out. Finnegan's going to pick it up against the far side, try to chip it out, gets tripped up.
Finnegan
Rangers
tripped up hard along the boards. Shot there by the Rangers. No go, though. Another shot. Great job there by Tyson, sending it back out. Rangers, nice cross-ice pass. And another shot. Brogan just glove saves that one, looked it in all the way. Taking the face-off for the Bulls, we're going to have Ian Farragut. He's got Elijah Cole out there with him, and can't tell who that is on the other side. Looks like Jackson and Ethan and Nicholas Hoffman. Oh, somebody goes down hard behind the goal. No call. They try a wraparound. Rangers shot from the defensive position, blocked up well by Ian. Ian now charging forward. Tries to catch it in the neutral zone. Rangers able to intercept. Rangers take a shot. Looked like it was off of Jackson. Nicholas there sweeping it out. Oh, Ian ends up taking a guy down, and they're going to call it. He was going for the puck, but he kind of got tripped up in the entire situation. And
Yeah, I think it was the wrap up and tackle that they called there.
Yeah.
They're going to call that every time.
I mean, he was playing the puck, and he was doing a good job, just kind of hard to stop your momentum, hard to kind of get in position in that kind of situation. Ian hustling, though. You know, love to see that kind of hustle and that kind of heart. So Henry Arns coming out along with Nixon. Tyson and Lingjay stay out for this penalty kill. Bulls try to work it up. Able to clear it. Nixon with throwing his body on the line, clears that puck. Rangers trying to work it back in here on this power play, and they get an offsides. I'll be honest,
Nixon.
Justin, this Rangers goalie's looking a little bored back here.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you be? He hadn't seen much action, so.
We got to make him pay for that boredom look. Nixon takes a face-off. Still got Henry, Jackson, and Ethan out on the ice with him. Jackson goes back to retreat, sends it up the boards. Rangers trying to work it along. They take a shot off the mark. Rangers now work it back into the deep corner. Met by Nixon and Ethan. Ethan sends it on around. Rangers send a shot in. It goes off of, who's that? That's Nixon. Nixon looks like he's a little injured. Send another shot in. Jackson blocks that one up. Jackson doing a good job getting the man off his goalie. Take another shot, goes towards Brogan, and they put one in. So it looked like that kind of rebounded off his pad.
Yeah, we heard the thump. It hit his pads, but it looked like they were just crowding too close. And Bull's got to be careful not to collapse on him too much. You know, he goalie can't move if they're standing right on top of him.
He's got to be able to see it too.
Yep.
So 9:41, we're already at a running clock. So 9:35 here on this face-off. Out on the ice for the Bulls, we have Ian, Ling J, Phillip.
Yeah, we're running the clock.
Dylan, and Tyson. So 5-0 is the score, and yeah, we're at a running clock. So Ian takes a face-off, wins it up. Phillips got an opportunity here. Rangers working back along the near side board. Works past Ian. Tyson sends one out. Sends it over to Ian. Ian with only one guy to beat. Man, this guy's fast, backward skating. And Ian puts one in. Number 95 there for the Rangers. Man, he was flying backwards. But Ian worked one around him and put one in. Nice shot there by Ian. Nice opportunity there for the Bulls. That's what we got to do. We need a couple of our playmakers to make some plays, and maybe that'll turn the momentum here for the Bulls. So 9:02 left here in the second period. Score 5-1. Nicholas takes the face-off. He's got Elijah Finnegan out there skating forward with him. Ethan Jackson on defense. Ethan sends it up towards Elijah. Elijah got tangled up and fell right as the pass came towards him. Rangers now work it towards Brogan and put one in his glove. So we haven't been shut out here.
Well, you know, that's victory in and of itself, right?
I mean, moral victories aren't my thing, but I do like not having a donut up on the board. So the Rangers doing a good job passing around. They put one on Brogan. Brogan, nice save there. Tons of traffic in front of him. I mean, he's got 10 guys standing in front of him. I don't know how he can see a thing. They pass one out to the D-man. D-man takes a shot. Ricochets off a couple of guys, and we're going to have a whistle here as Brogan with another good glove save. Yeah, you put 10 guys in front of me and throw a tiny little black thing towards my way, I'm not so sure I'm going to see it. Brogan doing a good job with what he's dealt with. So the puck off the face-off. Oh, man, puck off the face-off. Right? Interference. I heard one of the coaches screaming it. Puck off the face-off. Bounces the Bulls' way. Ian was charging hard towards it and just got tangled up, knocked down. No call there. Nixon now tries to work it back into the offensive zone. Ian tries to stop it. Henry with a great stop there, keeping it in the zone, but the Rangers able to work it back across. Nixon cuts that pass off. Oh, Nixon gets tangled up at center ice, and we do have a call here as soon as they pass it. Oh, nice shot there by Ian. And they do call a delayed penalty here on the Rangers. Nixon just got turned around quick right there at center ice. You couldn't have missed it. So Bulls will now be on a power play. Coming out for the power play, you got Nixon, Henry, Finnegan.
Which, hey, he took a hit like that, man. Come right back and do it. Come on.
Yeah, Tyson and Ian.
Definitely had 5 guys out. Here we go.
Coach Mike quick to call that one. Try to work it up the boards. Great job there by Tyson getting it over to Ian. Ian looking for somebody open right there in front of the goal. Sends it back across to Henry. Henry tries to find Nixon right in the center of the ice and is cut off by the Rangers. Rangers now charging hard. make a guy miss there with Tyson and put it right on Brogan. Brogan covers and saves. So right off that power play, good look there by the Bulls. A couple of really good passes. Just cut off well by the Rangers, and the Rangers took advantage of a fast break. So Ian sends it back around over to Henry. Henry's going to charge across into the neutral zone, passes it up to nobody. Tyson now skates forward, sends it back up to Henry. Henry catches it in his glove, drops it, sends it over to Finnegan. Finnegan backhands it into the offensive zone for the Bulls. Rangers take possession of it there in the offensive zone, but Nixon comes in, sends one center toward the net. Henry over to the right side, sends one back to Tyson. Tyson working along the boards. Tyson centers one for Nixon. Nixon trying to get it on his forehand. Nixon with a shot right off the goalie's pads. Rangers working it along the boards. Ian steps up, knocks a guy down. Finnegan flips it up. Nixon trying to knock a stick away, is trying to do everything they can to get in his way. Rangers finally able to clear it out. It looks like Tyson will be the first one there. Tyson goes behind the goal. 4 seconds left on this power play for the Bulls. By the time we work it out of the zone, power play will be over and we're back to full strength. So Henry working it back up into the offensive zone. He's got Finnegan and Dillon back over there. Dillon takes it behind the net, sends it back around towards Henry's way. Henry's been out on the ice for a long time, so he will more than likely make a line change here. It looks like Phillip and Nicholas will be coming out for... Are they calling it tripping?
I haven't seen any calls yet.
I thought that one ref kind of went behind his leg.
They're calling this on the white team.
Yeah, so Rangers back in the box again, so the Bulls will remain on a power play here. Didn't see what the call was. Oh, high stick.
No, he was just stretching his
arms
out.
He's just stretching his
Never
arms.
mind.
Never mind.
I don't know what the call was.
So we don't know what the call was. But either way, the Bulls end up back on another power play. We have Nicholas, Dillon, Phillip, Tyson, and Ian out on the ice for the Bulls. Rangers quickly win that faceoff. Working across the neutral zone, but poked away by Ian. Oh, wow. Phillip takes a shot just wide of the net. Phillip's got a strong shot. He needs to do that a little bit more often. Nicholas now sends one across, trying to find one for Phillip. Everybody right there in front of the net. Dillon battling here in the near side corner. Continues to try to fight it. Rangers doing a good job of blocking him off. Phillip now sends one back to Tyson. Tyson takes a defensive shot, blocked down well by the Rangers. Nicholas sends in one to the corner, steals it away. Nicholas looking for another shot. Nicholas sends one, but not able to get much on that. Rangers finally able to clear it. We got Tyson back with Ian. Tyson cuts it off, sends it up the boards. Tyson skating hard through the middle, gets it back into the offensive zone, battling the entire way. Phillip now has it. Phillip working a couple of guys. Phillip just making some moves with his stick. Sends it over to Nixon. Nixon now tries to center one. Nobody home. Henry's back out on the ice. Henry dumps one deep into the near side corner. Nixon pokes that one away. Phillip's still on the ice. And the Rangers finally able to clear it, and the power play's over for the Bulls. So full strength. Rangers able to center one, put a couple towards Brogan, and Brogan glove save and cover. So 3:59 here left in the second period. Score 5-1, and we have stopped the running clock. I don't know if we showed enough life for them to quit running the clock or what the deal was, but 10U hockey.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So for the face-off, we have Jackson and Ethan out there along with Henry, Nixon, and Elijah. Nixon sends that one up towards Elijah. Elijah, the first man on the scene. Henry pokes that one away, sends it over to Nixon. Nixon trying to work it back into the offensive zone, gets tripped up. Elijah's coming around the front side of the net. Guy changes directions though, and they were able to clear that one, and Elijah was offsides. I don't think Nixon saw Elijah, or he didn't realize he went over the line one way or the other, but they were just able to clear it just enough.
It was real close. I think Nixie thought if he just kept going, acted like nothing happened, he
Right.
might get that one.
So the Rangers off the face-off, right in the neutral zone. Ethan sends it back up to Elijah. Elijah blocks it up well on the boards. Gets it over to Nixon. Nixon works it across. Nice cross-ice pass over to Henry, but off the mark. Henry tries to center it. Blocked up well. Henry continuing to battle on this near side. Nixon comes in. The Rangers are back at it. Everybody's got a back check. Rangers try to backhand one towards the goal. Jackson goes into the corner, steals that one away. He's going to work forward. Jackson's a threat to score at any minute. He works that into the offensive zone. I'll see who stays back. Looks like Henry's going to come off. Jackson, now that he's skated forward, there's really nobody back. Nixon stayed back. Elijah attacks. Elijah right there in front of the goal. Nixon pokes that one away. They're able to get it across the blue line, though, so Bulls will have to reset. Now the Rangers charge forward. Tyson and Lingjay back. Rangers try to center one. Everybody at home for the Bulls, and now it looks like Dylan Hunt working it up the boards. Lingjay sends that one forward, dumps it into the offensive zone. We're going to have a icing on the Bulls. I'll tell you what, signs of life from the Bulls. This is typically the point in time when the score is a 5-1 when guys start to shut down. But that goal by Ian really kind of put some life back into the Bulls team, and they got some fight left. So Tyson sends that one up high and along the boards, trying to find Finnegan. Rangers have to reset. Send it over to the right. They work it back into the offensive zone. Rangers tripped up. Dillon sends that one around the backside over to Finnegan. Rangers now take a shot up and over. Rangers looking to center here. Pass cut off. Now Dillon works it up. Dillon works it over to Phillip. Phillip racing far along the wall. He's going to be the first one there. Rangers take possession behind the net, but met quickly by Finnegan. Phillip able to cut that pass off, keep it in bounds. Phillip sends it back to his D-man. Lingjay not able to corral that pass in. Rangers work it past Tyson. Rangers now trying to wrap around. They try to center. Pass cut off by Nicholas. Nicholas gets it over to Ian. Ian now working along through a couple of Rangers. And Rangers able to clear it. Lingjay back checking quickly. It's a one-on opportunity with Brogan. Brogan with a nice glove save. Puck stays live, though, and somebody goes down hard in the wall right there in the corner. Nicholas able to clear it out, and we're going to have the end of the second period. Who was that went down hard in the wall?
Elijah.
That was Elijah. So
yeah, he came
Elijah,
up holding his neck funny.
Yeah, Elijah goes hard into the corner there, but some good hustle there by the Bulls. Man, that's that second portion of the second period. We looked like we had some life ever since Ian's goal.
What's that?
Super scratchy.
Okay.
Like robot.
Yep, I got it.
So, one period left. Score 5-1. The Birmingham Rangers getting the better of the Birmingham Bulls. But I'll tell you what, this Bulls team, we've gotten to see some really this weekend. I think the boys all kind of see what this level of hockey looks like.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Rangers compared to us, and they are fast. They are moving with a purpose, every single one of them.
The cross-ice passing.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
all
they're
these teams that we
very
played so
disciplined.
far have done a really good job of spreading out our defense.
Yep.
And not just our defense, but I mean our defense, offense as a whole.
Right, and when you chase those cross-ice passes instead of playing your position, it wears you out. You get tired, and naturally, right?
So we'll see what happens here in the third period. I mean, 13 minutes left, and these kids have skated back and forth, left and right, all afternoon long. So coming out to take the face-off, Nixon Hergott, along with Ian, Henry, Jackson, and Ethan. Ethan sends it into the neutral zone. Ian shoots it across over to Henry. Henry's going to work it up. Stolen away there as he enters the offensive zone, and we're going to have an offsides, it looks like, on the Rangers. I'm sorry, offsides on the Bulls. Nixon takes the face-off, charges forward, tries to get it over to Henry. Ends up taking it himself, takes a shot right off the pad side of the goalie. Rangers try to send one out, blocked up well by Ian. Ethan doing a good job keeping it in. Ian comes in, tries to send one center over to, looks like Henry. Ian, a nice pass, backhand pass back to Henry, but cut off. Jackson and Ethan in great position. Ethan pokes it out. Jackson doing a good job there too, getting in his way. Ethan here in the corner, blocking it up. Nixon comes in to help him out. Gets out to Ian. Ian able to clear it. Rangers try to send one back to their D-man. Ian just making some things happen. Puck ends up really close to the goal as he's sliding in on his back. We're back to Tyson. Oh, wow. Tyson cuts that pass off. Pokes that one out. Tyson comes back up. Tries to send it up to Nixon. Nixon able to clear the zone over to Dillon. Dillon now tries to work it across center ice. Taken away, but he's going to chase into the corner. Dillon with an opportunity there. Takes a shot. Looked like it was off the glove of the goalie. Dillon tries to center another one. Nobody home for the Bulls. Rangers able to cut that off. Phillip now sends it behind the net. Rangers take possession. Rangers now working across the neutral zone. Lingjay and Tyson back on defense. Phillip pokes that one out. Lingjay stays with him. Rangers throw a backhand towards Brogan. Brogan with a nice save. Another shot by the Rangers off the back of Tyson's helmet. So Tyson takes one off the noggin for a save. I assume they called the whistle because it hit his head.
I don't know.
Because technically I would have imagined that was a live puck. I wish they had blown the whistle on that last game when it hit Jackson's head. So off the face-off, Rangers immediately send it back. We got Jackson and Dillon battling in this near side corner. Rangers making some good moves back and forth. Jackson staying with him. Stick lifts. Dillon ends up with it, works it over to Nicholas. Nicholas works it across center ice, works it into the offensive zone for the Bulls. He's got Phillip over there in front of the net. He sends one back around the backside. Phillip looking to center one again, gets blocked up well by the Rangers, sends it over to Nicholas. Nicholas able to make a couple of guys miss. Dillon takes a shot, blocked up. Now the Rangers charging hard across the neutral zone. They have Ethan back on defense. Ethan pokes that one away. Jackson also right there with it. Ethan steers that one away from the goal and right off of Brogan's stick side. He put his pad out and the puck just kind of off of that shot, just kind of hit and ricocheted. It's almost like Brogan steered it into the goal. Obviously, we know that's not what he was trying to do. But just the angle of his glove at the time just put it right into the goal. So score 6-1 here, 9:17 with a running clock left here in the third. With Tyson and Lingjay back on defense. Henry, Elijah, and Finnegan all out on offense. Nice center job there by the Rangers. Nobody home, though. Finnegan able to work it out of the zone. Rangers now trying to work it back in, waiting for everybody to get back on sides. They do. Rangers take a shot right off Tyson's side. Tyson doing a good job blocking it up. Henry blocks that pass off, able to clear the zone. Ian comes in off the bench hot and cuts that pass off. Tyson blocks that one up. And Brogan able to glove save that one. So taking the face off, Nixon. He's got Ethan Jackson back on defense. Nicholas skating with him on offense along with Ian. Nicholas skates hard into the wall. Makes something happen, gets it over to Ian. Ian goes down hard, and the Rangers now charging forward. Jackson steps up, trying to battle it out in the neutral zone. Everybody in the Bulls jersey over there trying to help. Only guy back is Ethan, so if this puck squirts loose, Ethan and Nixon are really the only two that are semi-back. Nothing moving. Finally, the puck squirts loose, and Rangers end up with it. Nixon ends up with a trip, and as soon as he touches it, we now have a tripping on Nixon. So Nixon will head to the box. Kind of surprised they didn't blow the whistle on that. It wasn't moving for a long amount of time.
They should have. The longer it sits in a pile like that, the more kids going to get hurt.
Right.
They're not supposed to let that go that long, but whatever.
Well, we're just lucky that somebody didn't go in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Henry Arns coming out to take the face off here on this penalty kill. He's got Tyson and Lingjay back on defense along with Finnegan helping them out on offense. Rangers looking to take a shot. They try to center one, send it back to the D-man. D-man sends it back to the offensive guy. They take a shot, and it was clear as day in. On the left side of Brogan, just hit the left side and in and right back out. So 7-1 here. 6:10 left on the clock. Dillon takes the face-off, sends it back to Ethan. Ethan sends it up to Finnegan. Finnegan works along the boards. Rangers steal it away. Send it across ice. One-on-one opportunity to Brogan. Brogan stops it up nicely. Henry now sweeps it away. They take another shot on Brogan. Bulls unable to clear the zone. Dillon and Finnegan finally able to clear it. Rangers now reset. Dillon comes in, pokes it away right before they enter the offensive zone again. Henry cuts that pass off. Jackson and Ethan back on defense. The Rangers working back in the zone. Dump one towards the net. They put another one in on Brogan right over the glove side as he was diving to the right to stop one guy. They passed it quickly back to the left and caught his glove side here. So 4:50 left here in the game. Nixon will take the face-off. He's got Tyson and Ling J back on defense. Got Ian and Elijah on offense. Rangers win the face-off. Nixon sends that one over to Ian. Ian will be the first guy there. Ian pokes it in. Able to keep it in the offensive zone. Got a couple of guys there in front of the net, center it too. Got Elijah whiffs on that one. Backhands it over to Nixon. Nixon can't quite hang on to it. Nixon able to work it back in, keep it in. Rangers now take possession though, send it through the neutral zone. Tyson steps up. Oh my goodness, Tyson puts somebody in the wall hard. And I really honestly think they were both going for the puck, but second we touch this puck, we'll have a penalty. So Tyson will be headed to the penalty box for the last, or at least for a minute and a half. Justin, what did you see there? It looked like he was going for the puck, and they just, good old football hit.
He raised his elbow.
Yep, that was it.
So whether they call it an elbow or roughing, but
I think they're talking about whether it's a major or a minor right now.
It did not look incidental.
It did not look incidental for sure, but they were definitely both playing the puck with a little extra. So Dylan takes the face off. He's got Jackson, Nicholas, and Ethan out there with him. Ethan chases into the corner along with Dylan. Dylan gets tripped up here in the corner. Jackson now with the puck. He's going to skate forward. Jackson dumps it up the wall. Rangers send one towards the goal. And Brogan with a glove save. These Rangers doing a good job of just getting the goal, just getting the puck in front of the net and working off rebounds.
They understand their assignments. They're playing their assignments.
They're playing their positions for sure and making some opportunities happen. So Finnegan takes the face off here. Along with Ling J, Jackson, and Phillip. The Rangers coming around the backside of the goal. Phillip now with a 3-on-1. He does have Finnegan skating hard down the ice alongside him. Loses the puck. Now the Rangers are coming back. Just Jackson and Ling J back. Phillip steals that one away. I don't know how many steals Phillip has had in this game, but I feel like I've said that about him every single time. He's just continuing to steal the puck every single time he can. Another shot on Brogan. Great save. They're going to try a wrap around here, and Brogan sealing up that pipe well. Just got to get back to the other pipe. Going to take a shot. Blocked up well by the Bulls, and they work another one in. Off Brogan's glove side. Brogan's glove side is typically the one he's strongest on, but they're really, this is what happens when you play good teams. They move the puck, they move it back and forth, and then they put it in on the side that you're not expecting.
They are very disciplined about sitting in the crease or sitting right in the slot and waiting. They don't crowd 2 and 3 guys behind the net.
Right. So 9-1 here with 1:07 left. And I'd venture to say that I feel pretty good about the 6:30 a.m. game. A lot of traffic there in front of Brogan. They're continuing to play after the whistle. And you can hear the referee yell white because they were continuing to hit at Brogan after the whistle. No need with 9-1 score. Play after the whistle like that. 30 seconds left on the running clock. Dylan's going to take the face-off. Face-off won by the Rangers. Send it back to Ling J. Lots of battling here along the near side boards. They send it back towards Elijah. Only 10 seconds left to make something happen. And they're just going to dump it out, let the time run out. So that's the end of this game. We will see you guys tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I would assume we'll either be playing the Flyers or the Knoxville Ice Bears. But either way, um, great game there by the Bulls, and we will see y'all tomorrow morning.